Hello. The international event in which I have chosen to discuss within my essay is Tomorrowland, the electronic dance music festival which is hosted in Belgium. Throughout the introduction of my essay, I will include a brief description of the event and the aims and objectives for the coursework. The introduction opens up with a brief summary of the history of the event. Tomorrowland began in 2005 when brothers Manu and Michael Beers began making their dreams a reality. At the time, Belgium was eager to hold a festival that would excite audiences and captivate fans. To date, the festival and brand is well known across the world and in many different languages. However, it had its fair share of trials and tribulations at the start. The gigantic festival that people know today, that sells out in seconds and welcomes people from every corner of the world, had to struggle to build their reputation. In its early years, the festival's humble beginnings saw stages that were not as half as luxurious as the attendees enjoy today. However, the sights and sounds of the world's most talented artists delighted local audiences, and every year growth was seen. 2011 marked the festival's expansion to 3 days. Only a few days after the official pre-sale of the tickets kicked off, Tomorrowland was completely sold out and had over 180,000 visitors. Belgian citizens get early access to about 85,000 tickets. For the essay, I will research surveys previously completed by non-local attendees to find out their opinions on this method, if they think it's fair and reasonable, or if it irritates them. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the festival and to meet high demands for tickets, the 2014 edition of Tomorrowland was held over 2 weekends. The next edition to Tomorrowland was held on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of May 2015 in São Paulo, Brazil. All 180,000 tickets sold out. After mastering the art of throwing an amazing spectacle in Boom, Belgium, the creators decided to bring the party to the US when their sister festival Tomorrow World was born in 2013. Home to the world's busiest airport and 8,000 lush acres of beautiful farmland, Atlanta was the perfect place to hold a party of this scale. The main aims of this essay are to describe and discuss issues in relation to the event such as social media and health and safety issues. A literature review will research cultural and social issues regarding Tomorrowland. The objective of the essay is to learn important facts of the event and gather an understanding of how difficult it is to host such a worldwide popular festival through discussing problems currently affecting the event. A feasibility test will be structured to evaluate the festival to find out about a series of practical constraints. For example, the essay will state how much time the event organisers have to arrange the festival and if they have always managed to successfully meet their deadlines. I will also research financial factors such as if there were any cost constraints. The event essay will look at legal constraints also, and if the event organisers of Tomorrowland ever thought their ideas would violate any laws or regulations. Businesses can be affected by many aspects of government policy. In particular, all businesses must comply with the law. Tomorrowland organisers must also consider the impact of any forthcoming legislation on their operations. This may require taking action before the legislation comes into effect. From a result of these factors, I intend to discuss the lawsuit situation Tomorrowland had to tackle. After starting its public and still going lawsuit with a DJ who regularly performs at the festival, Disney turned its tables on Tomorrowland. Now, Disney is now on the other end of the trademark battle. Disney forced the Tomorrowland Festival to change their name when they expanded to the US due to trademark registered by Disney. As a result, Tomorrowland became Tomorrow World in the US. Now Tomorrowland is returning the favour. The current dispute stems from a new movie Disney is releasing in 2015, titled Tomorrowland. And since the festival owns the right to the names Tomorrowland in Belgium, the Netherlands and Luxembourg, the Disney film is being forced to change name to comply with the trademark demands of ID&T, the promoter of Tomorrowland. My essay will discuss views on Tomorrowland and if they should come to an agreement with Disney. Culture is a very influential factor to any event. It can be seen to promote regeneration as well as developing inclusive and sustainable community amongst those who attend. Culture links to economic strategy and benefits. For this reason, I will explain the culture Tomorrowland attracts. The festival appeals to a very diverse crowd, and with many people waving their national flags from all over the world, India, Australia, Russia, Germany, Canada, Spain, pretty much everywhere. One of the most popular marketing tools is social media. Therefore, the essay will explain the different resources of social media and which Tomorrowland promoters use. What started putting Tomorrowland in the spotlight to people in every country of the world were their highly energetic YouTube after movies. The first dance music brand to successfully preserve mind-blowing high-quality after movies, Tomorrowland videos are now watched among the entire EDM culture, even if you have never attended the show. Watching the evolution and increase in production of their post-show flicks is very entertaining and, in a way, like watching EDM music festivals grow up right before your eyes. Tomorrowland have their own website on which fans can buy tickets, find out news about the up-and-coming festivals, and purchase Tomorrowland clothing. It is this festival in which I will use to reference pieces of information which have been researched and used within the essay. Tomorrowland got their success through a word-of-mouth reputation, which all began on the internet. Tomorrowland do not make television or radio adverts, do not print poster, and only use social media. This is so they can have direct contact with their fans. The essay will discuss the benefits and disadvantages of Tomorrowland using this strategy to advertise their event. It is prohibited to distribute flyers or hand out posters during the festivals. If anyone wishes to promote their own event, Tomorrowland offer the possibility to place an advertisement in their own newspaper, which is distributed amongst visitors when leaving the festival. The essay will illustrate how many people enjoy reading the newspaper and if they consider it a very successful advertising source. For an event to run smoothly, the event organizer should ensure the event venue and site is designed so that it is safe for people working there and so that the audience can enjoy the entertainment safely. Properly knowing and understanding the event and its audience is an important factor to successful site design. The essay will have a detailed grasp on a range of features including the proposed size of audience and workforce and emergency plans. Tomorrowland's security team are very strict regarding what you can bring into the festival grounds. Attendees are body searched upon arrival. This essay will list what objects are not allowed and will explain why banned objects are considered to be dangerous by the organisation. The concept of the festival and the festival planners have continued to use the same theme throughout its growth, a psychedelic carnival atmosphere. Tomorrowland's main stage has become an icon itself, and its ambitious designs each year help to make the festival venue instantly recognisable around the world. In 2012, the stage was a huge volcano, erupting in fireworks. Fire, smoke and confetti are blasted out from the stage, settling on Artistic Valley. The use of these stage designs are very dangerous, therefore the essay will scrutinise which health and safety measures have been taken to ensure the well-being of the attendees. Due to the fact there are 16 stages and 400 DJs blasting out music non-stop, I would like to investigate what cautions are taken by security to ensure overcrowding does not happen and how the attendees travel around the world. It is becoming increasingly important for event organisers to understand the environmental impact of their event. In the interest of sustainability, sound strategic management, cost effectiveness and maximising sponsorship and funding. The essay will explain how Tomorrowland logo "We Unite and We Care" affects the environment. Tomorrowland Dreamville celebrates life. The event organisers believe the heart is the most powerful energy source in the world. They want their event to unite hearts from all over the world, achieving more love and more happiness. During this part in the literature review, I will establish how Tomorrowland plan on reducing waste within their event. Tomorrowland is a festival which attracts mainly young attendees. I plan on researching an article from a young boy named Matt Seeger who attended the festival in summer 2015, who is desperate to share his story and experience with the world. The purpose of this is to gather first-person point of view and to understand the true feelings and thoughts on the main target market in which the event attracts. There are a number of stakeholders concerning Tomorrowland Festival. Local hotels get the opportunity to become theme hotels, which is a package deal offered by the festival. Tomorrowland transforms some local hotels using the theme and offers stays as an alternative to camping. I plan on studying how much custom this brings to local businesses. Additionally, sponsors of the event would include would be included under stakeholders as sponsors such as Heineken. I would like to investigate how much impact this has on the sponsorship brand due to the popularity of the events. Also, companies linked to the event such as Brussels Airlines join up with Tomorrowland to provide flights to and from the festival. Festivals play an important role in helping to create and support community identity. The festival allows Belgium to show off its multicultural environment and allows tourists to explore an area of an otherwise underappreciated country. The community engages in hosting the event, and the event itself brings people together through their shared interest in music, atmosphere, and experience. Festivals like this allow networking between tourists, community, and artists. I propose to explore this social capital factor to see if the Tomorrowland Festival strengthens community through a sense of connectedness, and if it encourages people to participate in the experience, whether they're local or travelled a far distance. By doing this, I should be able to find out if creating a bond between these different people establishes a sense of belonging. Near the end of my essay, I will state predictions regarding how the event will have changed and if it will be still financially stable in the next few years, as well as thoughts on growth of the festival in the future. I will foresee future problems such as overcrowding leading to irritation and suggest what could be done to solve issues like these. I aim to conclude the essay by returning to the theme in the introduction. Within the conclusion, I will include a brief summary of the paper's main points. However, I will avoid repeating all of the same information. By bringing it to an end, I will show the reader how the points, examples, and support I collected fit together. I plan on including an insight or quotation from the research or reading I did for the essay. Proposing a course of action, a solution to an issue, or questions for further study will point to broader implications. Thank you very much.